it is. It's the Front Left podcast, Front Left of all conversations. My name's Tezza and I'm joined with
Trigger Train, no funds.
It's like the remix to Kojo.
Yeah, man.
Josh, what LFTS?
I forgot who he is, man.
Yo, that's weird.
You want to be the leader?
Yo, Kawhi, captain of lifts.
I'm
Obviously. I am the captain
captain.
now. I'm front left, front man. And then, LFTS originator. So what's going on, people?
Anyway, yeah, so we're having a conversation before the pod.
Yeah.
About the differences with when shorter guys date taller women. Probably be the same if taller guys. Actually, it's not the same. Actually, in society, it's all right for a taller man to date a shorter
I don't
girl.
know, man. It's funny as fuck. It is actually funny.
It depends on the height difference.
Have you ever seen my man from Austin Powers? Mini-Me? I think he's dead now, isn't he?
Is he?
Did he die?
I'm not sure. You're telling me.
But yeah, his guy was like 6'4".
Yeah, but he had the
Swedish model.
condition though.
Even still, one was like 2'2", and then his things was
Skyfall,
6'5".
Yeah, so
Like man is the same size as a breast. That's what you need to think about.
But if you look at history as well, there's loads of different complexes. If you look at what's his name, Napoleon.
Dynamite. Oh, that just went over your head again.
No, we didn't. But I think you was talking about actual history.
Oh yeah. But I said I did.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, he's a dynamite. Yeah.
Did you get it?
I get it now. Yeah.
You did get it.
No,
I
I
did.
did. No, I did. I just
What
didn't.
were you gonna say anyway about
Like Napoleon, obviously he's a short stature.
Napoleon
Bonaparte.
Yeah.
Okay.
The French dictator.
Yeah. So obviously his mistresses or whatever would have been obviously a lot taller.
Yeah, but did you know?
Yeah, but aren't they normal height when he's just small?
Nah, he was a midget.
He was a midget.
So
No, but I'm saying
Wait, is
they're
that- is
normal height, but he's a midget.
Is that
What do you mean?
So like, I'm not like he's smaller than average, but they might be average size. So the disparity makes her look bigger.
I don't know, man.
So,
Imagine
like,
if man was
5'6".
4'2"
Yeah.
and she's 5'6".
That's what I'm saying. But
That's
she's
a
a
whole
normal
subway
height.
foot long.
Wait, can you still say that word?
What?
Midget.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Little people.
Little people.
But I think that's
Nah,
even
yeah,
more.
it does sound worse, but I think that's
That's what they call little people.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
anyway, but that sounds worse, man. I can't be going, look at them little people.
Well, I'm gonna just ask for forgiveness later, but
No, but anyway, it's
yeah,
I
it's
think
done now
so.
anyway.
But what were we saying anyway about the tall gal and the?
So basically we were talking about like what kind of gal do we get, and we were just talking, not even just to get gal, it's just like basically. So we all We all attract. That's it. A different standard of gal. So I'm 5'5". No, not 5'5". 5'6". It's true. 5'6". But I'm attracting galleys 5'11", 6 foot. So when I'm catching white, I'm looking up to the skies. the batty's hitting my top chest.
I'm visualizing that. That's actually so
It's actually
funny.
hitting my top chest, innit? Because there was one time I was out, and this is Sakana days. I'll still never forget this day, innit? There was this I don't even know if she was a woman or a girl, but she was hefty. She's not hefty, not big hefty. She had body.
Yeah.
She was paying as well. She was like 6 with heels. She was at least touching NBA player, like the
Status,
minimum.
man.
It's the average height in the NBA. And then she started putting on man in it. And then she started to throw back. I had to use the tables to Sakana as support. The way the back was hitting my chest. Then I had to grip. I had to hold on to it. But I was swearing with it. I was like, yo.
You know,
But it happens on a regular basis where tall girls see me and they're like, it's you, innit? And I'm thinking, yo. Was you there that time when we all went, we was in the neighborhood? Was it?
Well,
When Abe came and other Abe and Amber and that.
yeah.
And then when we walked in, it was a girl, she was tall.
Oh, yeah. Trey was there as well.
Yeah, Trey was there.
Yeah.
She's tall. And she was like, you. And I was like, who? Not me, but you're paying and all. But yo, I think for me, the perfect height is like 5 foot to 5'8", 5'9".
Fair enough.
6'1", 6'2".
Small girls are the ones who like me. I like small girls as well.
Imagine picking them up doing seismic toss.
You know it's awkward though. That's a Batista bump.
Yo.
But nah, it's kind of awkward though because I'm quite tall, like 6'4", which you sometimes 6'1". But then I attract these 5'1" girls. The whole foot difference. So if they whine on me, man, I've got to go. I have to go into
A Patrick Truman mode.
No, that was actually what happened.
That's what I had to do. I had to go like, do you know when you did the crab? When you go to do the crab with your arms behind you? Yeah, that's what I had to do for the girls to fulfill their whine. But anyway, moving on to the first proper topic that we've got. So I was reading an article. It was about the new James Bond, and which I actually didn't realize, but the basically the woman who's basically inherited like the franchise of
from
James
her brother.
Bond, with her half brother.
Oh,
Her name is Barbara Broccoli.
Broccoli.
That's actually
Wow.
Barbara Broccoli. Basically, she put out a statement saying that 007 can be any color, but it can never be a woman.
Yeah, that's true.
And then she was saying that like because it's a character and he's already a male. And her words were, I believe we shouldn't be creating new characters for women, strong female characters. I'm not particularly interested in taking a male character and having a woman play it. I think women are far more interested in that. So basically, when I first read it, I thought, oh shit, she's trying to say like women can't do what men are doing. But then when I read into it more, it was more so like we shouldn't change what's already happened. We should just allow women to be in their women's space and men to be in their male
Maybe make
space.
a 008 in it, but real talk, yeah, there's specific characters that can't be women. Like, I know, like, it's all because Me Too came about in it, and then they want to, like, start making...
It's not even just Me Too, it's like feminism,
stuff like that. So
gender
they're changing, like, these characters to be women, and then they're changing set characters to be different races. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's one I was going to touch up on. I don't think that's... I understand why everyone wants to be inclusive, but I don't really feel like it needs to be. Like, something's happened already, and it was not really a conversation 20 years ago when it happened. Now everyone wants to make a conversation because we're in this world where everything's, like, inclusive, or you got to show that, like, oh, this is for everything. Like, I think it was Annie with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Annie was, like, a small ginger white girl, and they made a remake 2 years ago, and they made her, like, a black...
Okay, Annie, with that could be done. But then someone said like, I think it was, I read it the other day, not the other day, a couple of months back. Is it Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
They wanted to, this is like back in the like early 90s, they wanted to script her as a black woman. No, it wasn't Cameron Diaz. It was someone of that caliber.
In what?
I'm trying to, I'll figure out what it is now.
Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
I can't even...
I wouldn't even know what we're gonna say then.
I don't know what she's at. Well, I know who Cameron Diaz is obviously, but I don't know like what major films that she's acted in. But my question is like what you were saying. You saying certain characters shouldn't be be changed. They should be kept.
Like 100% because they're killing off like the whole
the history.
No, it wasn't Cameron Diaz. Who's that one from Pretty Woman?
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, they wanted her to play a black. I think who's the lady in America that not Harriet Tubman. Is that? I think it is Harriet Tubman. Is that
Are you sure it was Julia Roberts?
Is that
or was it Scarlett Johansson?
No, it's Harriet Tubman, the one who didn't get off the bus.
No, that's Rosa Parks.
Okay, they wanted.
Man knows the black history. Yeah.
They wanted Cameron Diaz to play Rosa Parks.
Why?
They said the executive said not Cameron Diaz, Julia Roberts will play this role perfectly.
Why? How does that?
Marcelina.
Wow.
Like gender has no race in it, or gender has no race. Gender has no race.
That's some different stuff.
Oh man.
I said gender has no race.
Gender has no.
But
Wow.
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Why, when you can just get a black woman to play a black role?
Yeah.
Why would you get?
I think because with the story about like the Rosa Parks, you know, it's the character that they need. Do you know what I mean? So like, obviously, Rosa Parks is black, so they can't really change that. That's just my opinion on that.
Yeah.
If they're changing other characters now to fit a black profile, why can't they change it?
But I don't think they should do that anyway. It depends though, because some characters, I think in James Bond, that's fictional, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like some people's arguments is like if it's a fictional character, then you should be able to change it to suit because it technically it doesn't really come
But
from
then
somewhere.
people like
Created
that
a
whole
legacy.
Idris Elba becoming James Bond. I don't know if he is. Is he?
Nah.
No.
Daniel Craig's still James
He's still,
Bond.
but
But he's gonna retire. The last one. Yeah, it's his last
they were
one.
talking about like Idris being James Bond and that.
Yeah, and people will say
Like,
nah.
nah.
Can't have
But
someone
to be
black.
fair, yeah, it's their thing, innit? Like, you need to think like, alright, cool. The set people's waves you can't really fuck with, because James Bond from all the time we've been watching is like Sean Connery. It's like
He was the best one for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like white guys or white Irish males. You get what I'm saying? It's always had that white. It's always took different parts of England. So you're Scottish, you're Irish, and you're British.
Sean Connery was American though, wasn't he?
Nah, he was Irish.
No, he's American.
Yeah, he was American. He just used to play someone British.
Nah, I'm sure he was
No,
Irish.
Nah,
Serious?
I'm sure
American.
one of them was like they were confused. They were like, "Right, I didn't know he was
Scottish.
Yes,
Scottish."
Piers-
What was it? Who
Yeah.
was the one?
So was Pierce
No,
Brosnan?
there's
Is it Pierce Brosnan?
No, he's
No.
British. He's Scottish too.
Hang
What
on.
was it? Oh, there's
So
someone.
there's never been.
There's
American.
something Dalton as well.
Yeah, but the war being
What was
English.
it? Maybe I'm
Yeah.
thinking of someone else.
I
then.
thought he was American as well.
Yeah, I thought he was American and he played someone.
No. So they're all British, but they take different actors from different parts of England. So like the Commonwealth, basically.
Oh, mad.
So then, yeah. So then that's why they all have different accents as well.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them. Like, I rate it, but it's just like you can't like. I think it's like, who was it now? They're gonna take an iconic Disney character and change the whole ethnicity. And I was like, you can't do that.
Oh, isn't it in Toy Story as well where they were saying like was it Woody or some shit? They're saying he's gonna be bisexual or something.
Is that what they said?
Oh, let me find it before I start speaking. But I swear on one of them on Disney with Woody.
First of all, yeah, you can't do that in kids. You can't do
Bro,
that in
I
kids'
didn't get
TV
it.
show.
Let me find it. You man, speak on.
There's loads of obviously this may be a little bit different, but with 4 obviously
They're gonna make him a woman.
woman, yeah. What else? When they brought out in the comics, the Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
But the only thing with the Thor being a woman, the only reason why that makes sense is because in the last Avengers, Thor, who's played by Hemsworth or whatever his name is,
Chris
he gives his powers to I can't remember the actual real actress's name.
Natalie Portman.
No, not
No.
That's his love interest in the other one. Like in the Avengers,
I know
the mixed race one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one
he
who's
gives-
the one who's in
In
Men
the
in Black.
Avengers, yeah, she's in the new Men in Black. Yeah,
and she was
yeah.
in Creed as well.
Yeah, she was in Creed. Yeah. She's the girl from
Tessa
Creed.
Thompson.
That's it. Yeah.
He gave her powers to her.
Yes, because basically, like he in the Avengers, he kind of gives up and he's like a slob and he's kind of like overweight and stuff.
Yeah.
And she continues fighting on Asgard. So
I thought he gets his powers back.
yeah, no, but he still stays overweight and stuff, and he's not really into it anymore. So he makes her the ruler of Asgard. So then she takes over. So that's why I don't know what it was in the comic books, but then it makes sense from the movie side of it. Like she's been given the powers, so the next Thor to be a woman, that makes sense because the last Avengers she was given the powers. Just like if they were to make a new Captain America, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
If they give it to
The Falcon guy.
the Falcon guy,
Yeah.
then that makes sense. But when they're completely changing it just to make a 2020 revamp, I think I don't think it's a thing. But I found the Toy Story thing that I was talking about. So he says, is Woody from Toy Story 4 bisexual?
I thought he was with Belle. That's the name.
Belle?
Belle Peep. Bo Peep. Belle. The
In Toy
Bo
Story?
Peep.
the farm. That was his things, isn't it?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Who's Jesse then? Jesse is.
Oh no!
No,
Woody's
you're thinking
sister.
of...
Nah, the woman with the
Jess-
sheep.
Yeah.
'cause it was
The
always
cane.
just- yeah.
But I don't know, in this one it's saying, is Woody from Toy Story 4 bisexual? Twitter users are in a fierce debate about the rumour, with many hoping it's true. I don't know why I'd
That
hope.
is a
It's
massive
flipping
rumour.
toy. The rumour started when... the website NBC Daily posted an article with the headline, Disney announces that Woody will be openly bisexual in Toy Story 4, claiming that Toy Story 4 will be the most inclusive installment of the franchise yet.
That's
What-
crazy.
what they're gonna do,
You don't
just
need
get-
to bring in relationships in these kind of films.
You don't need to, especially when it's... I mean, not that I've got anything against about teaching kids like that. It's just a toy. Do you know what I mean? There's not inclusivity. for
I mean,
everything.
what's Andy gonna do, man? Just put Woody in fucking.
I don't get it. I don't know, man. I don't even get it.
He's grown up. He's a grown man.
shit, yeah.
I haven't even seen the fourth
I
one.
haven't
so I
seen
don't
number
know.
3.
He's our age, you know. He's out here doing podcasts.
Andy's on YouTube,
Yeah,
man.
he's on it. But there was another thing that I watched the other day. It was on Joe Rogan, and he had like Robert Downey Jr. on. And you ever watched Tropic Thunder?
No, I haven't seen it.
Is that the one with in the jungle and there's
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So he did blackface in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I told about that. I haven't actually seen
I've
it.
watched Tropic Thunder.
Is it good?
Actually quite funny.
Yeah, but someone I can't remember what they were saying about it. Like they kind of excused it. I don't know why.
Yeah, but Jamie Foxx didn't like it.
Okay, come on.
So back in the day, I think Jamie Foxx said some mad stuff. But Tropic Thunder's bare old in it. And then they were talking about like how you can't really do it in the cinema no more. So he was talking about like how white chicks, how they were doing whiteface.
Again,
But then there was like, it's now hit a point in time that you can't do that. That's why there's not people doing them kind of whiteface, blackface.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see that no more. They were the last installments of that, because Eddie Murphy used to do it in every film. Eddie Murphy used to play a whole race in one film.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the... I'm trying to think of what film.
He did it in Coming to America.
America.
He did it in Changing Places.
Trading
He
Places.
did it in Nutty Professor.
Yeah, but I mean, like, are you talking about playing a whole family or playing a
No, it wasn't like a
race?
different colour, because
Different
he was the barber as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
That was what I was thinking of, yeah. He was
And
a barber in one
was
of
the
them.
barber, the two Jewish guys. He's played quite a bit,
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair.
Eddie Murphy's sick, though.
Yeah,
He's actually talented.
and then he also did it in Norbit as well.
Yeah, he didn't know.
And then, like, but now...
That's fuchsia.
That's fuchsia! But you can't...
Is it in Norbit where... Is it Marlon Wayans?
I've never seen it before.
Oh, you never seen it?
Nah, bro.
Right. Is it Marlon Wayans who's the dance instructor? He's there pervy and creepy. And he gets all the girls to do these mad dances. But he's like, it's meant to be like yoga, but like he's wearing like a mankini kind of thing, and he gets all the paying wives who are there, and then he'd be like, yeah, thrust your hips, so thrust your hips.
Yo, that reminds me of, I think it's on Grown Ups or Grown Ups 2.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then the guy comes in the janitor and is like, shake it.
Funny that you said that. So you ever heard of Bikram yoga?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, so
is it hot yoga?
It's like hot yoga.
Yeah.
The guy who made it is named Bikram in it.
Okay.
And
So what's special about it?
there's nothing special. Man's like, basically he's old now.
Yeah.
But he said his yoga. And you know how Pastor says, you cannot move without kissing
yeah,
this cock.
yeah.
He was doing them same shit, man.
So basically, he made yoga just because he was pervy.
Yeah.
And he's wanted to
And then
see
the man's
women,
getting me too by everybody now.
Mad.
That is a Mussolini. But yeah, what you were saying about the blackface thing, do you know what? I don't know what series it is, but remember when I showed you guys, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
They say some mad stuff.
That show is
I don't
so
know how
funny.
they get away with
Everyone
some of
watch it
that
on
stuff.
Netflix. Season 14 just dropped, so I need to watch it. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they get away with it in this day and age. But they had an episode where they were like recreating like a movie, and like they had Mac and D. Was it Mac and D?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Mac and D, and they did blackface, but they were like imitating another film. But the way they were doing it was so stereotypical. And then D does it another time where she's not doing blackface, but she's trying to be like a news reporter, and she thinks she's an actress. So like she's stereotypically trying to be like Mexican, or sometimes you see like Mexican like weather ladies and stuff like American. So she's trying to be like that. She paints her face like this like orange kind of color. She stuffs her ass with like tissue or like pillows and that, and then she wears these big hoops, and then she just says anything that is like stereotypically kind of like from like California, LA, that kind of East Coast, and she does it to bare people, and people are like, what the hell's going on? But then they do that, and
Mexico.
I thought you were gonna say slap ass.
Hey.
Slap ass.
I can't. I'm so excited.
I can't help myself. Slap ass. Have you seen it? Oh,
I
I'm
always
ready to
know.
see it.
Every time I see it, every time I hear Dominican Republic, I always think that now.
I'm from the Dominican Republic.
Up.
So, you need to watch Slap Ass and Slap Ass Revenge.
Need to put in
funny,
a
man. It's
notes
Key and
form.
Peele.
Yeah.
It's Key and Peele. You know, the one who did Get Out.
Yeah.
It's him. So he does a skit of the American footballers, and basically they're from the Dominican Republic. Baseball, yeah. But they always like slap each other's butts when they like go out and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And like this new guy comes in, and he's from he's got his
He's got a
body.
fat back.
I didn't want to say it. But yeah. I didn't want to say it. But yeah.
It's actually a bit
It's
mad
mad.
still.
And he can't help himself. And he
But
sees
slap
it.
it.
But slap it.
What did they call him? Alfie, isn't it?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
But basically, he
He's
slapped
addicted.
the man so hard, he killed him.
Yeah. He's addicted because he slaps men's asses.
But you know them ones when they go high five?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a white people thing. They're like, nah, they do it. Especially when we used to play football, man.
Oh, yeah.
Or when I used to play rugby, they used to...
But you know what? Speaking of that, did you see what happened in the news today? With Odell Beckham. Did you see
slap
it?
somebody's ass?
Yeah, a police officers.
What for? You give him high five and slapped him?
No, a man.
Oh.
So they were in the changing rooms or whatever, but I think he wasn't playing, and like this police officer came in and like I don't know what had happened in the dressing room, and then Odell's there, and then Odell's like trying to like be cocky, like mouth off and whatever. Then the policeman turns around, then you just see Odell like smack the police officer's like ass, and then the police officer like turns around, and then Odell's like trying to be like funny and joking, but police officer pressed charges, said it was assault. Technically,
It is assault.
Technically, it is. Because if you did that to a woman and she did it, it's the same. So,
I know, man.
so yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but yeah, I don't know. If I'll have to find the video and put it in this. But
Odell
it looked like but he looked like he was like I don't know. He seemed like he was either drunk or something. But
Odell.
yeah, but he was like in the changing room. So I don't know whether it was like he'd been watching his teammates play and then
Yeah.
they're all like giddy.
Now, you know what? Growing up when you're playing sports, especially team sports as well, I would see some weird stuff in the changing
Bro,
rooms, man.
rugby used to be the worst.
Lad,
I played rugby for like a year and a half. It was
Rugby, man.
weird.
So at uni, yeah. At uni, yeah, we were playing an away game, and I had to change in the opposition's toilets, basically, yeah. So I come out, yeah, and I'm walking, and then this other team, they're there naked, just messing about, and I'm like, let me just get out of here. Wait there. So let's say, for instance, I'm naked, you're naked, yeah. They ran up, the man just touched spores, staring into his eyes.
I can't do all that.
That's the thing is, I actually don't have no problem with you. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into, innit?
Touch,
But don't do it to me.
Don't touch, man.
Yeah, don't do it to me, man.
no,
I'm not
but
into
like,
that.
it's just how he like caressed him and just looked in his eyes. Just
But
like,
the thing is, I have a lot of gay friends and I have a lot of bisexual friends. When I've told them about shit that happens with rugby lads in it, they look at me like, fuck.
Like you're making up or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen it. I've seen stuff like
they're
that before.
shit.
There was a video that I saw the other day. I don't know where I saw it. I'm seeing it on Twitter. Where like the kid's sleeping, and then the kid like having shit on his mate's head, and I was like, "What the hell?" I watched it for like 10 seconds. I was like, "Nah, I need to get off this." It was like,
I don't even know.
like what you do?
That's disgusting.
Do you know what? If
How can you be friends?
If someone shit on me, yeah,
That's disgusting.
do you know?
Nah, really
Do
don't.
you know how I'd be vomiting?
Nah, I swear. No, but really though, like how can you be friends after that?
I don't know, man.
You can't though. You gotta start swinging.
You can't be someone's friend.
Of course, shit.
And all the other people are recording it.
Nah, that can't run, that man.
Like really though, it actually can't
true.
run.
Nah, that'd be war, that, you know.
It would actually be war. But anyway, moving on because
Oh, wait there, before you
go
move
on,
on though. Do you remember like when you used to read like Harry Potter books and stuff?
yeah,
Obviously they came out before the movie.
Yeah.
So like, I obviously just thought everybody was gonna be white anyway, but we're in an age now where not many people like read books anyway. Do you know what I mean? So
as
like,
much, yeah,
so like, when you're reading a book or whatever, you're not gonna really know what color it is. What
unless
it's listed in a set.
described in-
or it's in
yeah.
a certain location, then
But that's what they said about James Bond, because in the actual books, it only gives a description of his hair color and his height.
Yeah.
Oh, is
It
it?
just doesn't actually give a skin
The
tone.
only thing about the James Bond ones, they're always set in like. Actually, to be honest, in some of them he goes to my countries, but there's but there's always like a Russian love interest or Russian spy or.
He doesn't
German,
discriminate.
so-
Innit?
Yeah,
Man
he
actually,
doesn't discriminate.
man claps where they can.
Yo, he took Halle Berry, the Scouser.
Harry
Yeah, Halle.
from Fazach. HB.
Saucy.
You call her Hazabi.
As a B, you know.
But yeah, anyway, as I was moving on, so I saw another article that was in the news that says Sainsbury's named the cheapest supermarket of 2019.
I thought it was
By
Lidl
which?
or Aldi, me, man.
They didn't include them, did they?
Let me see. No, it did.
No,
Yeah,
because,
no, it didn't. It
because
wasn't
they
included,
they
yeah.
don't have everything that I think the majority of them do. They don't have like set things. Is that
Yeah. So I think it's saying here that like
Shout out to Lidl for sponsoring man's breakfast every morning. Them baked goods are delicious.
it said that which only tracked the stores that sell full range online. So Lidl and Aldi were not included. That stood in contrast to the average monthly cost of buying goods at Waitrose, the most expensive supermarket, according to the survey, where the price came to £117.81, 10% more. It's basically each month is compared to the cost of a basket on the supermarket's website.
£117 a month.
Yeah, so Sainsbury's average is like 107.
Is this per person or for a family?
Because I see people when I go like Asda stack.
I spend like just for myself like £50 a week on food.
If it's for myself, I can spend between 30 to 40.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says your weekly supermarket shop can have a significant impact on your wallet, and the start of a new year is a good time to look at your household spending to see if there are areas where you can save money, said Natalie Hitchens, head of home products and services at Which. Our analysis shows how important it can be to shop around to ensure that you get the best price for your groceries. And then, so apparently, I think it's per average, per week. Sainsbury's has the cheapest per average per week. But obviously, I'll probably have to read into more of the stats because it depends on whether that's for per one person.
I've never been Waitrose before, innit? But
I've been once or twice, but
Marks quite expensive. Not expensive, but for baked, for sweets.
For baked goods.
It's actually a bit expensive because
confectionery.
I actually do it by price. So from Lidl, it's about like, I think it's like 18 to 30 something p, ranging between your croissants to your chocolate twists. And then you go Tesco, it's like 80p. But then you go Asda, you can get like 4 pancakes for £1. That's a bargain. Then you go Marxie's, one cookie's like 150. So then
one cookie's like 150.
Them cookies, the freshly baked ones, that you can get one. Yeah, expensive as fuck. Wow. But they're the best tasting ones. Can't lie.
Maybe that's why.
When you feel the sugar in your system, man gets bare veiny in it. I fuck with Marks and Spencer's baked goods, me man. Yeah. But you ever had Marks and Spencer's food?
Yeah,
boy, delicious. Nah.
Which ones though? Are you talking about like actual food, or you mean like meal deal kind of
Next
stuff?
time we go money in it.
Yeah.
Boy.
I don't really.
When we go money, the next time, because they've got a cook food bit in it.
Like fresh.
Yeah, we'll get some, bro. What I mean, it is delicious. Like. It actually, I used to think like Asda or Tesco chicken used to bang, because I used to feel like, £2, this is sick. But I tried Moxie's cooked stuff. I was like, wee, Charlie.
I was like, in Marks and Spencer's, we will eat some goods on camera and review it.
I will do that mukbang shit, man. It was actually delicious.
So supermarket sweep, like I put down here. So what's your favourite supermarket? But you said you measure yours on baked goods, or sweets or whatever. If
I'm gonna buy my essentials, this is my actual day. I only go between Lidl and Sainsbury's. So I buy my meat from Lidl and I buy my meat from, which is the one next to the gym.
Lidl.
Yeah, so I buy all my meat from Lidl. Then I buy everything else from Sainsbury's. So I never buy anything else. I feel like all the extra shit from Lidl's a bit dead, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Tesco or Asda for me. I think for me, I don't even go Asda. It's mainly Tesco.
I think because Tesco's, everywhere I go, there's a Tesco on the way to my house.
Tesco's.
So me, it's Tesco. Or they got their little bootleg one called Jack's, but that's actually alright,
Jack's.
Yeah, I've never been there, to be honest.
Just by mine. It's just exactly the same. It's cheaper,
what happened to Jill?
Went up the hill.
That was ready to go over your head again. Yeah,
I'm ready for you, man. Like the non-creator, bro.
It's the sugar tax.
When you said that today, I was like, what?
But there's one in Salford. That's a rip off of Tesco. I think you were with me. Remember that time we went to Salford? Was it me, you, and Abe?
Teco.
50. Yeah, Teco Express. That's it, Teco Express.
That was like 7 years ago now. So I don't know if it's still there.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious, bro. In Salford.
Teco.
It's got the same colours as Tesco, but it's called Teco Express.
Teco Express.
Mad. I was thinking that you'd seen it, but the S was...
No, it was
Teco.
actually, it's like a Salford brand bootleg GCSE version of Tesco. Like,
wow.
It's called
Not
Teco
even
Express.
BTEC,
Teco Express.
When we saw it, it was like, wow, where are we? We don't even have Tesco's no more.
Wow, you still bought from there, though, innit?
No, we didn't go in.
Oh, you didn't go in?
Nah, we
Oh.
just went past it. Like, we were looking, we're like, nah.
But back in the day, it used to be a crime if you shopped at Netto.
Yeah, man. That's what I was gonna say.
That's how it's the
So
place
we used to go to school. I like
that yellow bag.
Yeah, you got the bag,
No.
bro.
Yellow bags now, you refer to, what was it, Selfridges, but yellow bags back in the day, Netto.
Yeah, our shops at Netto.
But I think Netto was only a Liverpool thing, you know.
Oh, was it?
Was it?
Yeah, I've spoken to people about it.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah,
You
even Home and Bargain used to be just a Liverpool thing.
Yeah, but people in Liverpool call it, isn't it called Home
Home
Bargains?
Bargains.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one calls it that in Liverpool though. It's
Yeah,
Home and Bargain.
Yeah, Home
What?
and
It's called
Bargain.
something different than money, innit?
Pound stretcher.
No. Something savings, home savings or something.
No,
That's a
pounds-
different shop.
pound
No. It's not.
Isn't it? I'm sure it's a different shop.
Oh, I'll try and find out now.
It's Home and Bargain, man. Or
Yeah.
in Liverpool. The Asda. Like it's the only one. People go, oh, we go to the Asda. You mean Asda? No, the Asda. Yeah, but like there's multiple Asdas. Yeah, but it's the Asda. It's like, oh, sound. But yeah, what was I gonna say about supermarkets anyway? But yeah, like you were saying about Netto and stuff. It's interesting because I was reading a book about like I haven't finished. I've only just started reading it. Chavs. It's called Chavs, the dehumanization of the working class. It's a book. So why are you looking like that?
Oh, like, well, how'd you get from supermarkets to Chav?
No, because I was
Go
talking
on.
about classism.
Okay, yeah.
So I was looking and I was thinking about it back in the day. It's actually funny when you think about it. If you rocked up with a Netto bag, like you were saying, like you get bullied. But like, if you had like a Tesco bag or something, no one would bat an eyelid. Or I don't know whether you probably had a man in your school who had didn't have proper school bags, but they had their drawstring.
Yeah.
Adidas ones.
Or JD one.
JB. JJB.
And JD as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
You'd have a drawstring one.
JJB's,
and
JD's brother. Fucking hell, man. Kids.
I used to hear that. Yeah. I used to hear that.
You know what though? Yeah, I'd go home and tell my mum. I'd be like, "Oh, can we go to the other shop? It's the brother shop with this one."
Kids,
I used to say JJB was the little brother. to
Yeah,
JJ.
yeah. I got my
That's
first
funny.
football kit from JJB Sports.
Yeah.
And I got tethered because instead of having my actual surname at the back, I had Trezor on the back.
Mum was doing it big. Mum was doing like Madonna.
Man, I was
First name only.
first name only.
Yeah.
Madonna, Cher. You get me?
Sure, man. But yeah. Nah, but JJB and that, like back in the day. It's Sports Direct, isn't it? It's got bought up by Sports Direct.
JJB.
Yeah.
I
It
thought
went into
JD bought
liquid.
it.
No, I'm sure JJB went into liquid. Whoever's listening to this, yeah, do your research. But I'm sure that's what happened because it went into liquidation, and then Mike Ashley, who made Sports Direct, is the one who bought it.
So every Netto became Asda.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
No, the Netto in the retail park became a pound stretcher.
Yeah, so then that must have been bought out by Pound Stretcher, but it's saying that Netto got bought out by Asda for 778 million,
Yes.
and they bought 140 some stores. Didn't
So
even know
basically, right.
that. And Netto only started in 1990, and then it closed in 2011.
2011. I didn't even
I
know
thought I
it
was
running.
not
thought
that far,
it had gone
yeah.
way before that. But so does it say whether Netto was just like up north or
It started in Leeds.
so? Because they're still kind of northern.
Netto.
though.
It did go to London, but it was planned to go to London in 2005, so I don't think it made it. But it is a North thing.
Oh, my thing. Netto, you know. Man said Netto.
Back in the day though, when you used to like sell in school, you would just go and get your Lucasades from like Iceland or something.
Yeah.
Wherever,
Do you
man.
know what,
Costco
yeah?
or wherever.
People actually shop in Iceland, but you know what's funny? The name is actually in the name. Everything's frozen.
That's the whole thing about it.
Boy, fam. I actually went there one time to actually do a food shop.
And then you realise everything was frozen.
I was like, big man.
I went for fresh produce.
And you know what? I don't know if you used to get this in it. You know when they used to do like Do you know when they used to do like when you get free your letterbox like different supermarkets, farm foods?
Yeah, you get them leaflets.
Maddest thing, like you can get this and bargain. I must have been like 16. I was like, yo, this is when we used to have barbecues in the gaff.
Yeah.
It's like, Mum, let's go farm foods to get this scrum. It's the first and ever time we farm foods.
Because the place is dead.
First of all, it was far.
Which one did you go to?
I don't know, we're
Because
close.
there used to be one on I think it's Prescott Road. And then there's one by Belvale Ways, like going towards your ends, but obviously instead of going the Walton Way, going like through Chilwell and
Farm Foods was one of them places like Josh said. You get leaflets every week.
Every week.
I never go though.
Like you can buy 7 chickens for $5.99 with 2 burgers and like,
wow. Mum used to get frozen pizzas from there and the turkey Twizzlers, bro. That's all we got from there, bro.
You should know that them places aren't legit.
I don't know, man.
Man, it tasted good.
Them
man.
leaflets used to sell drinks.
That's what I'm saying. If a whatever shopping place or supermarket is promoting it that much, you know, something's up.
Even me back then didn't know the value of money, and I could tell you farm foods.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, shit, you can get all this meat for this much. Like, where man come with all this meat from, man?
Come back with a suitcase of food.
Yo, farm foods was the
Spend
thing.
20 quid. But yeah, like I was asked, what I was gonna say is like, it's actually weird to think that like, obviously back in the day you probably didn't think of it from this perspective, but now depending on where you shopped, actually kind of like was a diss, and you could actually push to people like this person's from this class and this person's from that class.
Yeah.
So it's like you were saying before, like M&S. If you were, or Waitrose, if you were like back in the day, you said, "Oh, I shopped in Waitrose." M&S. Even now, people will be like, "Right, you got money." Or if you, bro, have you ever been to Pret a Manger?
Yeah.
That's hella expensive for no reason. So expensive. I remember I went one time to get my lunch, and I was getting like a meal deal or whatever. I spent like £7.
Wow, it is nice though.
It's good stuff, but I'm like, why am I spending £7 when I can like go somewhere else and get more for like the same or for less?
Like I think in there they do like the cookies for like £1 or whatever. I just go to Tesco. It says 5 on the pack, but I get 6 all the time, bro.
But they just give you an extra one.
They must do, and I always get gassed in work in the break room. Like, yo, I got 6.
Mad thing. Anyway, we'll move on to the next topic. So recently, Eminem is
That guy
done that. Cheers, like yeah, that guy. Man, like Marshall. His name's Marshall. No one, they changed his name to Eminem, man. No one took him serious. But anyway, Eminem was recently, I think he came up with a new song. I haven't actually heard the song, but the lyrics.
What is the name of the song?
Let me find it. It is called Unaccommodating. So it says it features Eminem rapping at a blistering speed about how awesome he is, and it has a chorus which he compares himself to Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, and John Wayne Gacy White, referencing the murder of John Bennett Ramsey. And then also in the song he talks about flipping he talks about the Manchester bombings that happened. And then he uses a line. Basically, I think he was trying to make an analogy, but he uses a line about like waiting outside the concert as if you're like, sorry, I'm contemplating yelling bombs away on the game like I'm outside an Ariana Grande concert waiting. So basically, I was asking to you guys, like rap, like has rap ever been censored really? Is rap's not even censored now?
I think
people are getting over.
They tried to censor it like way back in the day. Like, during your watch, was it NWA? Was it?
Yeah.
And even when they brought out the movie and they wanted to get all the stuff off like the away from the TV, they didn't want to promote none of it. Do you know what I mean? But I think with rap, hip hop, all those kinds of genres, I wouldn't say there's no rules, but like. That's what comes with the territory, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not endorsing what he said, do you know what I mean? I think it's, wrong and it's a bit sensitive, but there's a lot of things that have been said in other raps. So why is this one?
That's what I'm getting at. Why is his one being like highlighted more? Maybe, I don't know, maybe because it's Eminem and he's coming on a comeback. But if you listen to Eminem's old music, man, Eminem is like he's narcissistic. He talks about himself. He talks about crazy stuff. Even if you decode Stan, where he's like a crazy fan, and he's like basically saying, if you don't reply to me, I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah, that one. And he's got a pregnant wife in it, and he dyes his hair bro. He's
blonde.
Yeah, he dyes his hair blonde to be, but he's the one writing the song from a perspective of a fan. Do you know how mad you've got to be to be doing that? And then he's talking about like, if you don't respond to me, I'm gonna kill. I don't know what it was based off. Like maybe someone did that to him, and then he was trying to like write a story about it. But I don't know. Rap is rap. A lot of rap comes from like people who feel they haven't got a voice.
The game is the game.
So they like push out like their feelings. Like that's why people, even like if you go to like drill in the UK, when people say like, oh, drill's bad, but the artists in drill, a lot of them say that they're just social commentators basically. They're just telling you what my reality is. So I'm not even trying to like, I'm not endorsing it. I'm just telling you how I live.
I think though with most rap anyway, even if they're not going at each other, is to get a reaction anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you hear like a banging like track or a banging sort of lyric, you wanna like reload it or whatever. But sometimes when you say something deep, you're like, hang on, what did they just say? And then you're rereading it again. You then search on Google. So it's bringing attention, it's getting more traction.
Yeah.
Things then become trending, and then, even though I don't really listen to Eminem that much, I'll probably end up listening to the song at least once just to see what's actually going on with it. So yeah, man.
To be honest though, if this is what I don't get. It says that he referenced himself to like Saddam, Osama, and all that. No one's bothered. This is bothered because they reference to the bomb. I'm not saying that like they should be caring more about that, but the whole song's a madness. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's a clean song and then he's put that in. The whole song is like it's got a theme and a concept, so you know.
But also as well, if he never mentioned the whole Manchester thing, and let's say he mentioned somewhere else in the world, would it have got the same attention also as well?
Probably not. That's probably a good point. Like because they've mentioned Britain and whatever. So say like if he had mentioned something like say like the World War III stuff going on or whatever. I don't know. Probably not. That's a good question actually. To be honest, I don't know. I don't really listen to Eminem like that anyway. I just thought it was interesting. I was like, why are people getting onto Eminem? Have you listened to his old stuff? Man used to have video. What was that video back in the day with Eminem? Is it the real Slim Shady where he's in the
waiting room?
Where there's like 8 M&Ms.
Yeah.
I don't think it's it's the real Slim Shady.
There's bear of them, but I can't remember where. There's one where, and he's like spitting someone's chips and all that in the video.
And he flushes Elvis down the toilet.
Yeah, there's bear, and I'm like, this is the same Eminem who's been doing all these.
Oh,
crazy...
that's the one with him and Dr. Dre's Batman and
Yeah. I can't remember what it is. Yeah. Is it Guess Who's? No.
Shady's back.
Yeah.
Wait, back again. I said Shady's back. I said tell your friend.
Not that Afrobeat remix, man. I don't know what you were doing then. That was mad.
That video you posted today, was it today?
Which one?
The guy was saying like Stormzy's taking up all the African.
Yo! Munya Chihuahua, whatever his name, he is jokes. Everyone should go and follow him on Instagram. He is funny. That video was so funny. That video was so creative, man. He was so funny. But anyway, we're still on the rap agenda and the whole hip hop thing. So yeah, we're moving on. So I was gonna ask you the question: if you had to make a top 5. Okay, let me reword it in a different way. So like, you had to pick a team, and like, I don't want to say like your life depended on it, but
go Clash Man.
Whatever. Yeah, go Clash Man. You have to pick 5. We'll do like grime MCs and then we'll move it along. But you have to pick 5 grime MCs who would be on your team.
Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah, you can go first if you want.
Okay.
You come alive now.
I got Callum Erickson, Callum Nokia. It's Big Breast and Black here. Yeah. Chip has to be number 1, man. Chip is the grime C's savior.
Rudolph's Raver.
D High Streeter. Adidas swearer. For the Liverpool MC terror.
Yeah.
Straight out the 90s era. So be Chip. Criminal is bad.
Criminal.
But
yeah,
Criminal.
boy.
Criminal's too heavy.
Camber, I don't know about now.
Criminal's too
Gets.
heavy. Gets has to be in
So
there.
you got Chip, you got Criminal, you got Gets. That's 3.
I got 2 more. Old school Skeppy, not Skeppy now.
Yeah. Man like Joseph.
Can't say old school. It's gonna be Skeppy or whatever. It's gonna.
I reckon he can still do
You
it.
can still. I think you can still.
So
tap
then
into it.
Skepta
So you got Chipmunk, Criminal, Gets, Skepta.
and DEE. I need to have that. Ooh. As soon as one says dirty T.
Have you seen the video? I can't remember where he was, and he was quite recently, and he was in a crowd, and then he goes, "Ooh," and the whole crowd goes,
Yeah.
"Oh!" Then you have to stop it and reload
Boiler
it.
Room.
Was it the boiler room?
Yeah,
I was like,
sick.
he hasn't even said anything.
Man
yet.
man just needs to go. Oh, I got that. And the whole way.
Nah, that's actually done.
So yeah, I'll take that one.
So Criminal, so Chip, Criminal,
Yeah.
Gets,
Yep.
Skepta, and
Yeah.
DEE.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
your
yeah,
5.
Yeah, mine's more or less the same, I would say, yeah.
Right, the exact same 5.
Yeah, probably the same. Like, I'm thinking about it now, probably the same, yeah. I can't think of nobody else who can flow on that, on them levels.
There's a video of Edgy rapping on my Insta. I carved it. I've replayed it today. It's so funny.
On your Insta?
Yeah.
Me rapping?
Yeah. You can't. He's like, if you want me, G, you can't fight.
You want it with this? I did.
Oh, is it all you man?
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Is that when we were on top of the shop?
Yeah.
I've seen that
Man,
one.
I was on hella
funny.
But
Edgy
if I had to pick,
shots.
because you man, pick more of it, I'll be a bit different because I don't want to pick the
Who you
same.
gonna pick?
P Money,
Okay, P Money can
because
bar.
P Money can bar, and I think P Money can go on different flows as well. P Money can do like 150 BPM, or if you had to speed it up and do like 200 BPM, like almost like a dubstep beat. And I'll definitely have P Money. I'm trying to be a bit different to you guys. I'd have what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. I'll picture his face.
Man said tiny temper.
Nah, don't just look like that. Nah, not Tiny Temper. What's his name? Double S. That was it.
Okay,
Because Double S
okay.
is sick.
Double S can
Double
bar.
S can bar. So I'll have P Money. I'll have Double S. I used to run past the bus that I run for. What is it? I drive past the bus that I used to run for. I've never been to Manny. I've been to Scunthorpe. No one's been to Scunthorpe, man. Relax.
Yo, Kwame's from
I
Scunthorpe.
know he is. That's our one guy.
The first and only person I've ever met.
But so I got P Money, and then I'll definitely have Double S. I'd have Chip. I think Chip can do everything. There's 3. I'm trying to think of alternative ones. Do you know what? I'll have Big Zoo.
Okay.
Big Zoo's actually cold. Like flow, tempo, different rhythms, different beats. So I'll have Big Zoo. And I'm just trying to think of a 5th one that's different to ones that you man have said. Just for the band. No, and Kano. No one said Kano. I'll have Kano. I'll have Kano.
Yeah.
And I think I'll have a good enough chance. Because all these man can, even if it was just, I know it's a grime clash, but if it was different to a grime clash, if they had to make a song,
Yeah.
if they had to make like poetry. Do you know what? The other one I might have put in is Wretch as well.
Wretch, me too.
Wretches. I might even replace Double S for Wretch. But yeah.
I'm the Gramsci saver.
Okay, so then we done that. So what if you had to do a hip hop? Hip hop rap, whatever you want.
rap.
Yeah.
I have to put 50 in there.
We have 50 Cent?
Yo,
The whole Get
yo.
Rich or Die Trying is the big
Yeah, but
one.
as a clash.
I'm
I'm thinking of a clash. I'm not thinking of it like
Okay.
your fave and your best. I'm thinking of this is your team and then
okay, then Kendrick.
okay.
Kendrick needs to be one. Fuck.
I'd have Kendrick on mine as well.
Yeah, I think
Kendrick.
that's 3.
I'd have Nas, I think, as well.
Mr. Jones, Nazir Jones.
Yeah.
I'm having Jay. Me, I think Jay-Z's I'm having Jay-Z. So I'm having Jay and Kendrick there too. I'm trying to think of who else is like a clash kind of.
Clash, no cough on
A clash kind of guy.
I'm trying to think.
Because most of
I wouldn't have anyone that's too, because there's a difference between someone who can make bangers and songs.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll put.
I ain't having no Drake.
I'll put.
Oh, I'm having Pusha T as well.
I was gonna say Pusha.
Is that what you're gonna
Pusha
say?
Did was special.
Yeah, I'll have Pusha.
So
I've got Pusha, Jay, and Kendrick.
Kendrick, Pusha for me.
You got Kendrick.
I'll
I
have to
Kendrick
have
got
the baby
Nas.
on there as well. I feel like the baby could turn.
You think?
I don't
Maybe.
know, man. I feel like he could turn off. To be fair,
These new school rappers, I don't feel them like that. I don't know whether they got lyrical ability. I feel like they're more like song makers and bangers for clubs. I'm having Meek Mill as well.
Yeah,
Meek's energy.
Yeah, come
and
on.
I feel like he can clash and he
so
can
then
make.
I could. Then I don't know. That's actually
Meek-
this one's quite
Meek-
It is difficult
Meek,
because there's so many different
Nas,
types. American.
Kendrick. Fuck no. Off the top of the head.
I'm trying to think of others. Oh, he's not alive though.
Who?
I should have said dead or alive. I know Biggie.
Biggie
I think Biggie will kill anyone in any kind of flow, any kind of clash.
I'm trying to leave them two off it because
Biggie
I
and
kind of
Pac.
feel like whenever you mention these lists anyway, they automatically fill two spaces. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, let's move to. Okay, let me name some other rappers. You got like Eminem, you got Jay-Z, you got J. Cole, you got Kanye West, you got Drake, you got Yellow Wolf, you got.
That's a Yellow Wolf, you know.
Yellow Wolf's sick at clashing
Yellow
though.
Wolf's sick.
He's actually a sick clasher. That's why I said him.
I would hear man on that one track, and that was it.
Which one? You got Action Bronson, you got ASAP Rocky, you got ASAP Ferg. You've got Joey Badass. You've got. I'm just listing names that come straight to the top of my head. I can't even think of other rappers.
You got Josh LFTS. Lifts.
You know what? Yeah, and I know he's not even. I know he's not even a rapper as well.
But then
Yeah.
if you're
But-
saying that, like
But I think Chris Brown can probably even bar as well, bro.
Chris Brown can bar.
You can't bar, but I don't know in a clash kind of.
But then if you're talking about
I
like
think it'd be
battle
quite
rappers,
quick.
it'll be like my guy from Wild and Out, that small, that little small dot, because he's a professional battle
Chico
rapper.
Bean or someone.
Yeah, and then if you're talking about battle rap like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane,
But it's-
you got all them man. So
It doesn't necessarily
that
have
is
to be.
too hard.
Doesn't necessarily
Hip-hop
have to
is
be.
too broad.
It is, but that's maybe.
It's too broad, man. Just know,
Just
man.
as long as you don't have some people like Drake and
If you
Drake.
Drake.
or Soulja.
But then
or
what
them,
you
man.
want? And
No
then you be like,
Quavo take
oh,
off. None
and then
of
you
that.
be like, oh,
Oh, I know my fifth.
You what? Quavo?
Super Hot Fire.
But wait,
I'm not a rapper. That's who my fifth one is. He came back the other day. I need to show him these here.
Wow.
I
I'm not having
need
these.
to lean on my body.
I'm not having these.
Your mama looks like a Percocet and
I'm not having these.
And then they be
mumble
like,
rappers.
ooh, and then they be like, popular as like a Molly on a ha.
That's literally how they rap. Then you have people in the back go, who?
I'll drink your sister like couple. Oh. And then I popped down, I was sweating.
You see that sound like that? That's actually funny.
Yeah.
Shit. Or you got other ones, like you got the conscious rappers like Common, Lupe Fiasco, Wu-Tang Clan, Public Enemy,
I like Wu-Tang. I like Wu-Tang.
NWA, YG, YG,
YG,
Dude,
and
with
his
his
fashion
shoe,
sense.
with his shoe, and white sock.
His shoe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called
he wears-
shoe, like a proper uncle going to church. shoe.
Have
you seen them?
I've seen the shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll wear that with like he wear like pants, like smart pants, with white socks and shoes. But that's a mad thing.
I threw 6 pills in my drink. I drinking the molly. Drink up the molly. Boo, 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 boo. Then she threw it back on me like and I was like boo 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 boo, baby like a vocal like hoo hoo. I said hachu hoo hoo.
That was the
Josh's
fourth.
latest single.
Just created a banger.
He's gonna be going touring with the Migos.
I swear, man, he's opening up for them.
I'm like woo.
I tell you what though, yeah.
So-
I remember the first time I heard Migos do that Versace tune, I thought, what the
Yeah,
fuck
same.
is this? And then when they
Versace,
came out with
Versace,
Culture,
Versace.
I was like, yo, this album.
That's what I'm saying, boo boo. Cookie. Man's a
Offset, mama. That's the album.
I'm
Mama.
actually gonna become a rapper now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna become a rapper.
What's your rap name gonna be? Your stage name? Man's thinking deep and for here.
Man's just breathing.
Hello,
into the
yes.
mic. Respiratory systems on 100.
Come on, man.
Really? You never had a name that you would
47 Felipe Valencia.
What the hell?
the hell is that?
Yo, that is actually sick.
Sound like a
Wow.
knockoff.
Yo,
Say again.
470 Felipe Valencia.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know why.
And who's Felipe Valencia?
That's me.
You're not Hispanic.
Wow. I just like to keep mine nice and simple, man.
I'm gonna choke. Man said
4 Felipe.
70.
No.
Imagine being introduced to the.
Say again. Say it properly.
Coming to the
Four
stage.
No,
it's 470.
Say it so. 470
470.
Felipe Valencia.
Felipe Valencia.
Oi,
Valencia.
Valencia. 47.
No.
470.
470. Wow, sounds like a fucking shoe.
No, I swear.
470. 470.
Felipe Valencia.
What was that? What was that shoe?
It sounds good. Like, yo,
Almost sound like a rapper name.
Wow.
470.
Thunderbusters.
470 Felipe Valencia.
Yo, this is something different.
Yo, out here, 47. You know what I'm mine? You know what I'm saying? I'm off the line.
Anyway, this has been a randomest pod we've done, but I enjoyed it.
My first bar. I'm about to slap that as a boo 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 boo. Shorty fool without me, I was like goo goo doo goo. I'm about to do it like boo boo doo goo. Lion King war. I'm on the
What is going on?
I've actually got a best. I've got a.
Saying that though, do you know, this is just a question that just comes to my head.
Yeah, cool.
Out of all the rappers that we've listened to, I'm going to take Drake out of the equation, yeah. Who do you think's had the biggest, when they were the guy, who was the biggest?
Jay-Z was at one point.
What you mean though?
So
you talking
like
about,
when they've come out, because when no, just as in like when it was they were just there, just prevalent. Do you know what I mean? Because when I was small, it was just 50 Cent. That's all I seen.
Are you
No,
sure?
it was Eminem
That was
before.
only. There was Eminem.
before 50.
So when I was growing up, because like, do you know what was mad? You say this. When I was on the bus the other day. I was going to work and I was looking and I was listening to Rick Ross. Then I looked back at like one of the first Rick Ross albums I saw. And it was 2006, and I calculated, and I was like 11, 12 listening to Rick Ross. I was like, shit.
Yeah, Rick Ross had the point of time.
So it was Rick.
And then Kanye had his point of time as well.
Lil Wayne, there was a time where Lil Wayne, Carter 3.
Yeah, Lil Wayne was
Lollipop and all that.
Kanye's remix on that.
A milli, I'm a young money millionaire.
Yeah, Lil Wayne was like, at the point he was like...
Lil Wayne was big.
Everyone from Young Money was massive, to be fair. And then you need to think like, even Nicki was a point one was one of the best ones.
I think it just depends what's hot on the market as well.
Like right now, the Baby's actually the hottest rapper.
Maybe and Drake still.
Yeah, and Drake.
Yeah, and Future a little bit still as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But for me, when I was growing up, the main ones would have been Wayne, Kanye. 50, but that was quite young.
Before.
Yeah, it was like when I was like 10 or
50 was just after. Because then 50 was like...
Get Rich and Die Trying came out like 2003.
Yeah, he was like 10 then.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying, 10, 11. 9. But then when he did that whole thing with Kanye, like I retire if one.
Oh yeah, that blew him up. But yeah, for me, mainly Kanye for me. But I don't know whether that's because I was more of his fan or he was actually big. But it was definitely Kanye.
It was Gold Digger for me. Where they had to bleep out the word neglets. And he used to play it on the radio.
Oh yeah.
I'm nothing but a gold. I was
like a broken record.
I was like, yo.
Gold.
Nah, trust.
Because it was that big. Radio was like, I need them radio plays, man.
Do you know, apparently there's a story behind that. They asked Kanye, I watched an interview not too long ago. They asked Kanye about it and then he said that like, they asked him like, when did you think you were going to blow? When did you think you were going to be like this superstar? And he said, when I wrote Gold Digger. That's what he said. He was like, what? Before it even dropped? He's like, I just knew. As soon as I did this, I just knew. Then I needed someone to sing on it, and then got Jamie, and then they collabed.
Weren't you supposed to get Charlie Wilson on the original one?
I don't know who that is.
I think so. You know Charlie Wilson?
I know Charlie Murphy. I'm James, bitch.
Nah, Charlie Wilson's on, what's the song with Snoop Dogg?
Get blown, innit?
Fuck with me, yeah.
I thought that was Pharrell.
No, that's not.
I said Charlie Wilson's on there as well.
One More Day.
No,
Let's get blown.
There's Let's Get Blown, but there's another one. You can fuck with me.
Oh, Peaches and Creams.
No.
Signs.
Signs. That's it. That's the one.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Baby. I need some house dinner. Yo.
How did we get with Charlie Wilson's house?
It's always that.
Mad too. But anyway, guys, I think that's nearly the end of
Yeah, man.
Have you got a dish?
This or that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
prepared one. Okay, so let's go.
Come on.
Yeah, so this or that. George Clooney or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
because he was whacking Rihanna at one point.
Yeah, plus Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm not fucking leaving.
What's that from?
From
Wolf of Wall Street.
I've never seen the film.
Never seen it?
No.
It's good.
That bit
I've
was
only
funny.
seen Give Us the Diamond.
What blood diamond?
Because he was the guy in it. He was like,
South Africa.
hey, Mike.
That sounds Australian.
Come on. If you don't give us a diamond.
You sound Australian.
If you don't give us the diamond, I'm from South Africa. The
You sound like a South African that's gone on holiday to Australia.
No, Mike, I'm from South Africa. If you don't give us the diamond. And the guy was like, the diamond. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Jimon Hanson. He's
And
like,
he's
where's the diamond?
Yes.
Say, where's the diamond?
Give me the diamond. And he's like, hi, Mike, I'm from South Africa. South Africa, we don't have the diamond. And he's like, give us the diamond.
You're killing one of my favorites. One of my favorite movies, man. Okay.
Give me a diamond. Wow.
Mexican burrito or Indian biryani?
Oh,
Biryani.
I love a burrito, man.
I love a
to
burrito too, but I love rice.
There's rice at home.
Yo.
There actually is.
Yes.
Okay, on your team, 100 Charizards or one Thanos?
Because I want to be the
Thanos.
very best. Dun, dun.
Thanos.
Does he have the Infinity Stones?
Even if he did, that's still...
But he took
Okay,
out
let's say he has two.
Yeah, but Thanos was
Two-
just taking fire to his chest, didn't he?
He has two.
He has
Two
two
stones.
gauntlets, two stones.
2 stones. Any two you want.
He just needs one, lad.
what Thanos said.
Okay, Bruce Banner or Clark Kent?
Clark Kent.
Really?
Well, because you can turn into Superman.
Nah, just Bruce Banner or Clark Kent.
Oh, Bruce Banner then.
I'll go Bruce.
Clark Kent.
First. Clark Kent's just a normal Danny with glasses.
Yeah, man, I can go on with
Goes
day, man.
Lego or Kinects, if you remember
Lego.
Kinects from back in the day.
What the fuck's Connect?
Connect, we
was
started
like
them in our school. We used,
Magnet.
Nah, it's like they look like long wires, but you connect them
them.
and they stick on. You'll know it. Well,
You know when you see it.
It was sick back in the day. Everyone used to play with Kinects. Yeah. Breast or thigh. Any way you want to.
What kind of meat?
Whatever. It can be chicken. It can
Chicken
be.
breast.
You ever had lamb breast before?
Nah.
The best meat you will ever eat in your life.
Really?
Yo, you can. I don't know if you can still buy it from like it's bare fatty, but it's like
Maybe
it melts in your mouth.
Maybe back in the day. Maybe.
You cook. My mum used to make it in jollof. Boy, it's like the cheapest part of meat, but it is delicious.
Oh, mad.
Wait,
I like
I don't know.
fries.
It depends what animal.
Could be girls.
I like to suck a bit of, and I like to feel a little, and a little bit of, and a little bit of.
I've been singing a lot today, you know.
Yeah.
Green or blue?
Green, because the grass is green over here.
green. It's supposed to be Blue Monday today.
Yeah, I saw that. What was
I've
that?
only heard about. I've only
I've only about it today.
Yeah,
But I'm having the
apparently
most
it's the
productive day.
deepest Monday of the year. That everyone's just blue.
I've been feeling good today. I don't know about blue.
I'm blue, dabba
Okay,
die.
Kinder Bueno or Twix?
Twix.
I'm going
Nah,
Twix.
Kinder Bueno bangs.
I
I
think
don't know.
Twix is better,
I don't
man.
know what kind
Twix,
of seasoning they put inside of it. But yo,
That's that seasoning.
like, I don't know. Hey, I used to split it in half and lick the inside, and then put it back together.
And then just ate the biscuit
Bro,
and the
apparently
chocolate.
don't make whatever that seasoning is inside. Yeah,
Seasoning, yo.
it's actually special. Like it's
fizz.
better than Nutella. It's actually
I'm going Twix, me. Yeah,
Twix,
Kinder
man.
Bueno all day.
Okay. Telekinesis or cloak of invisibility?
Wait, the telekinesis where you move.
You can read
objects?
minds, innit?
No, that's
Yeah,
a
you can do.
telepath.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Telekinesis where you move objects.
Yeah, you can with your mind. So, like
Okay.
Matilda kind of thing.
Telekinesis.
Under Armour or North Face?
North Face, bro.
North Face,
I need
bro.
that sponsor.
It depends what is what though, because anything gym gear for me is Under Armour from day.
Just in
But
general,
then,
the overall.
I don't know, man. This is actually because that's what I'm
It's
saying.
tough. I know.
It's tough.
I know
because
North Face is more like, I don't know.
I don't use North Face to
For what
be
it's used
cold.
for. Yeah, people use North Face for drip.
Yeah. So it's a
Fashion.
bit weird. So if you told me to go and buy something practical from North Face, I don't know what to buy. But if you told me to go, for real. But if you told me to go and buy something practical from the gym from Under Armour, I can tell you what I need.
Face. I don't know. I'll probably pick North Face still. Holiday of a lifetime, or the chance to FaceTime Rihanna for an hour.
Holiday
Live a lifetime.
Yeah, same.
Allow the cheeks.
And then the last one, apple pie or chocolate cake.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
With ice
kinda
cream.
go. Or
And
custard,
bars.
whatever, man.
Oi, I'm actually hungry
Chocolate.
You like chocolate cake? Yeah, Trey likes chocolate in there.
now. Okay.
That
All
was the
kinds.
Front Left Podcast, episode 12.
I'm Josh LFTS.
I'm Teskey.
I am Trey LVP.
Before we sign out and log out, everyone who's listened, thanks. Continue listening.
Keep on, man.
Keep on listening. Keep on pushing.
Subscribe to the pod.
Like
Yeah,
and
man.
subscribe.
Just also, we're meant to go on YouTube soon. I don't know
Yeah,
when,
man.
but when we do, come
Like
support
and
it.
subscribe, man.
Anyone who wants to sponsor us, man, you know where we are.
You know what it is.
Hey, you know what it
You
is.
do know what it is. The streets have been waiting and we've been answering.
I've been answering.
Josh has been answering the DMs.
DMs.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. But yeah, that's us over and out.
Peace.
Peace.